94th View of the Shark. It's not many people who would get me to switch hats, but when a guy this size asks you to switch hats,
you look good in that hat.
I appreciate that. It's Jets legend Marty Lyons. Marty, congratulations first of all on 30 years.
Oh, thank you very much.
The Marty Lyons Foundation is one of the greatest charities I've worked for, but you want to explain a little bit about what's going on today?
Well, this is our 30th anniversary of having consecutive golf tournaments. The foundation is actually 33 years old. Through this event alone, we've raised over $9 million. In the 33 years history of the foundation, we've raised over $35 million. But that $9 million was directly put into wishes, and that translated into 2,000 wishes. So I'm very fortunate and very blessed to have a beautiful family.
It's
a great support group.
I mean, I've seen Kenny Shroy walk in. The first thing I said was, you know, Mr. Shroy, how awesome is it that after all these years you get to reconnect with your teammates? And his smile lit up on his face.
Yeah.
And I remember him saying just a couple of minutes ago that the very first wish is something that he still remembers because you keep in contact with these kids.
Yeah, we try to keep in contact as much as possible. And unfortunately, the very first wish was a young man named Steve, and he ended up passing away 2 weeks before his wish was fulfilled. But I still remember having a conversation with his father. And his father always said, you know what, to do something and to accomplish something in life, do it because you want to do it. Don't do it because you want to read about it. So that's why for the last 33 years, we don't publicize the work that we do. We don't try to publicize the wish children. We're just out here trying to do as many wishes that we can possibly do. We started with 6 people in 1982. We now operate in 10 states with 11 chapters, and we've helped over 7,100 kids. And when you look around and you see all the volunteers and you see the people that have donated their time, energy, money, resources, I'm blessed, truly blessed.
Not publicizing what you do, I mean, that really says a lot with the money you raise because you do it through your own network and you're the people you met through the years.
Well, the good thing about today's event, you'll see a lot of familiar faces and you'll see a lot of new faces. And unfortunately, it's just a way of life. There'll be a lot of missing faces. But we're very fortunate that there's 4 of us that have been here for 30 consecutive years. So, and we have one of the original forces. He's still back here after 30 years. So again, when you have a cause to help the kids and people realize where your money's going, where their money's going, there's a lot of kind people in this world.
It says a lot that all of your teammates and all your friends come back every year. But my final question is the awareness. How do we know more about the Marty Lyons Foundation?
I think the biggest thing is go to the MartyLyonsFoundation.org and you can read about the foundation, read about our upcoming events, read about some of the children and their stories. And it will open up your heart. It will make you think. It'll make you realize how fortunate you are. And I always tell people, everybody can make a difference in the game of life. All you have to do is care.
Now, Stony Brook Yacht Club is